Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. In the previous video, we learnt about the concept of life after death. As usual, the link to the previous video as well as the book under study, The Philosophy of the Teachings of Islam, is given in the description below. In this video, we will continue to learn about life after death according to the Holy Quran, and also the three types of knowledge regarding heaven and hell. So let's get started.
اسمعوا صوت السماء جاء المسيح
According to the Holy Quran, life after death is not a new phenomenon. Rather, all the manifestations in the hereafter are only a reflection of our true spiritual condition in this very life, which will only be manifested more vividly in the hereafter. The Promised Messiah ﷺ explains this according to the Holy Quran in the following words: "And every man's works have we fastened to his neck, and on the day of resurrection we shall bring out for him a book which he will find wide open. That is, every person's deeds have we fastened firmly to his neck, and on the day of judgment we shall make them manifest and shall place them before him in the form of a book which he will find wide open." In this verse, the expression bird has been metaphorically employed for actions, because every action, good or bad, flies away like a bird as soon as it is performed, and its labor or enjoyment comes to an end. Only its heavy or light impress is left on the heart. According to the Holy Quran, every action of ours leaves a hidden impress on our soul, which in turn attracts an appropriate divine reaction, which preserves either the evil or virtue of that action. Now, this is what manifests itself clearly in the hereafter, describing the condition of the dwellers of heaven and those who are immersed in wrongdoing. His Holiness paraphrases the words of the Holy Quran in the following: "On that day, thou wilt see the light of the believing men and the believing women, which is hidden in this world, running before them and on their right hands manifestly." At another place addressing the wrongdoers, it is said, "The desire of increase in worldly possessions beguiles you till you reach the graves. Do not set your hearts upon the world. You will soon come to know the vanity of your pursuits. Again, you will soon come to know how mistaken you are in pursuing the world. If you had possessed the certainty of knowledge, you would surely see hell in this very life, but you will see it with the certainty of sight in your middle state, i.e. barzakh. Then you shall be called to account on the day of judgment, and the torment will be imposed on you, and you will know hell through your experience." His Holiness explains that for the wicked, the life of hell begins in this very world. So too does the life of heaven begin in this very world for the righteous. If one were to carefully reflect, one would observe hell or heaven in this very life, in the form of either inner peace and contentment or greed and anxiety. Now, according to the Holy Quran, there are three levels or tiers of knowledge for perceiving either heaven or hell. This is described as knowledge by certainty of reason, knowledge by certainty of sight, and knowledge by certainty of experience. His Holiness explains, "When a person perceives smoke from a distance, his mind conceives that smoke and fire are inseparable, and therefore where there is smoke there must be fire also. This would be knowledge by certainty of reason. Then on a nearer approach, he sees the flames of the fire, and that is knowledge by certainty of sight. should he enter into the fire. That would be knowledge by the certainty of experience. In these verses, God Almighty says that knowledge of the existence of hell as a certainty can be acquired in this life through reason. Its knowledge through the certainty of sight will be acquired in Barzakh, the intermediate state between death and judgment. And on the day of judgment, that knowledge would become a certainty by experience. Bringing us to the end of today's lesson. In the next video, we will continue this same topic. As usual, I've linked the previous video as well as the book under study, The Philosophy of the Teachings of Islam, in the description below. Please do click on the bell icon so you can be notified of future episodes. And also, please do subscribe, like, and share this video so that we can enable as many people as possible to benefit from the treasures left behind by the Promised Messiah alayhi salatu wasalam. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.